Hello everyone. How about I interest you with something exciting about Mars? NASA is currently taking reservations to send your name to Mars on NASA's next flight to the Red Planet. It's scheduled to happen sometime in July of 2026. And I also see that about 3.9 million people have already reserved their names. So here's what you need to do to get started. Just go to your favorite browser and I go to google.com and I'm going to say send your name to Mars. And the very first link that I get is from mars.nasa.gov. I click on that. Essentially takes me to a web page on NASA's website. There are different tabs here: name, boarding pass, maps, frequent flyer, and learn. Click on the sign up for the next flight. Once you do that, it'll be taken to a web page where you need to provide your first name, last name, country, and your postal code. I've already reserved my name, so I'm not going to do this, but let me use an example. I'm going to put in the first name of my favorite astrophysicist, Neil deGrasse Tyson. He lives in the United States and I believe, lives in New York City. And you need to provide your email address at provider.com, let's say. And I would encourage you to check this box to receive the latest information from NASA and subscribe to NASA's newsletter. And once you're done with that, you just click on the send my name to Mars and you should see your boarding pass. How exciting is this, guys? So it shows your name here. It has the typical boarding pass looking image here, and then it says that the scheduled departure is in July of 2026, and it says that the launch site is Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, Florida. And look at this, it says Earth. That's pretty interesting. And then the arrival site is Jezero crater on Mars. It's a massive crater on Mars, which is where the mission is supposed to land. And then there are a lot of interesting things that you can do. You can actually click on the download, and when you do that, it downloads this PNG file that you can save on your computer, or post it someplace else. And you can also print, of course. And there is an embed option here, and when you do that, they allow you to embed this image on an HTML page. So there is an iframe tag here. All you need to do is copy this, put it on your favorite HTML web page, and this image of your boarding pass would be displayed on your web page. And you also get some award points by registering your name. And it says that we have earned about 1.1 billion miles or 1.7 billion kilometers. That's pretty cool. And actually, we are done with registering our names. The interesting thing is the names that we register will be reproduced on a microchip that'll make its way to Mars. And the microchip itself, I believe, is less than the size of a dime. And NASA engineers use sophisticated techniques. They use an electronic beam. These machines specialize in etching these features, which are less than 1 micron, which is less than the size of a human hair. And there are a few more things that I want to quickly talk about. One is you could go to the boarding pass tab. Let's say you've forgotten that you have already submitted your boarding pass. You can retrieve that. You can put in your name here. You can put in your information, and you can click on find my boarding pass, and you can retrieve it anytime. Then the maps is also interesting. This shows you how many people in the entire world have already registered. So you can hover on different countries and you'll get the count. United States, there are about 200,000 people. India, I think, is the next one, 197,000. Brazil is 124,000. And right here in the US, I believe this gives you a breakdown per state. So California has about 38,500 people. And the other interesting thing is you can go to the frequent flyer. Let's say you had already registered your name on prior Mars missions. It's going to show you the amount of points that you have accrued on all these prior Mars missions. And you can go to learn. This gives you a lot of interesting details on what NASA does, especially with its Mars missions. And there is the FAQ, which really gives you a complete list on why they're reopening this opportunity, on what spacecraft your name is going to fly, and when will this new opportunity close, and everything else that you might want to know about. So I would strongly encourage you to you know read through these frequently asked questions. I hope this was interesting, and I hope you all sign up to send your names to Mars on the next flight to the Red Planet. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Stay excited. Keep learning. Bye bye.